Hello, and welcome to this month's episode of the AUA Industry Insider. This month, I'm going to introduce you to my colleague, Melissa Goodman, who's our Director of Annual Meeting Programs. She's going to give you a full overview of how the program comes together, how it's developed, who's involved, how the abstract submission process works, and what's new and exciting for this year's meeting in Chicago.
The AUA Annual Meeting Scientific Program planning begins primarily right before the program is put on in a given year. Logistically, it's planned several years in advance, but the scientific program comes together first by our instructional course application process, which begins in April each year. As soon as we're back from the annual meeting, AUA staff works closely with each of the departments to take a look at attendance data in all of our sessions, evaluation feedback. We send a survey to all attendees and non-attendees of our annual meeting, and we get a lot of great qualitative and quantitative feedback from the meeting. And we also meet with our industry partners in the summer to discuss their thoughts on our meeting and what topics and what sessions worked well and what we'd like to repeat. We gather all of this information and have an all-day meeting that we hold in June as a strategy session with our AUA leadership, including our AUA secretary, who is actually the lead of our scientific program development, as well as our Office of Education chair. All of that then we combine with our instructional course applications, and our AUA subspecialty societies all convene to make up the program planning committee meeting that we hold in July, end of July each year. After that meeting is done, we have decided mostly on which programs that we're going to include, as well as which topics we're going to include in the plenary, as well as the speakers, and we have pretty much a rough draft of the plenary by September. Our abstract submissions period takes place from typically August to November of each year. In that time period, we solicit abstract categories in our traditional topic categories, as well as sometimes some new ones. In the last few years, we've added global health and humanitarian abstracts, as well as surgical education, and our latest for this year, diversity, equity, and inclusion abstracts. Our industry partners are free to also submit abstracts as long as the presenting author that's listed as the first author on the abstract is not an employee of the company. For AUA 2023, we're really excited about some new things that are included in the program. We have, as mentioned earlier, a new diversity, equity, inclusion abstract category. We will also be featuring diversity, equity, inclusion on our plenary program through a cultural complications presentation. In addition, the plenary has many exciting topics. This year, we have 3 new guidelines that will be presented, including early detection of prostate cancer, when we will be going over new and exciting topics in oncology, endourology, sexual medicine, infertility, infection, female urology, BPH. The list goes on and on. But also back for 2023 is the take-home messages. Take-home messages will be presented on Monday in our program and will be a nice synopsis of everything presented within each topic category in the course of the meeting. Not just the plenary, but also the scientific abstracts, the forums, and the subspecialty society meetings.